Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick and today guys we're going to be talking a little bit about Cardano's ADA, what's been going on most recently and what we think might actually happen next. As I get into this video, if you find it useful and informative, hit the like button. I do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so you will be kept up to date with absolutely everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And if you have not yet joined us in Discord, the link is in the description down below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free and I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. So why not go ahead and check it out. Okay, let's jump right down into this, okay? There's a few things that we have to kind of think about, some possible good news and some possible bad news, okay? So we want to kind of talk about these things. And I say good or bad as in bullish or bearish, really. It really depends on your kind of position. Now I'm going to just jump this up into the 4-hour chart, okay? And I just want to kind of reflect on the structure. We kind of had 3 waves down here. We moved up in 3 waves. We're looking to come down into a Y wave down here at 22.23. Okay, that was kind of the structure. Then we're looking at a 5-wave finishing move within that Y, which actually would have made this more ABC structure. Now, what's gone on here is we actually have done a 3-wave zigzag pattern inside here, okay? And basically the move yesterday invalidated this idea that we have 5 waves down. The issue, so that's kind of the good news, that's kind of the bullish news, right? That's the way that we look at it as in a zigzag. So let's go ahead and just actually mark that up, right? Let's actually tidy some of these waves up now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this one off, remove that. I'm going to remove the 5-wave counts because they're irrelevant. And what we'll do is we'll just move in on a B, and C structure like that. Okay, and I'll just get rid of all of these WXYs. We don't need those. And, you know, one of the things that we should consider here is getting rid of this 5-wave move as well. Okay, this one just here. And also thinking of this as a giant ABC structure. Although, to be fair, probably isn't, is it? It's going to be an interesting one. But let's go ahead and just do this for now, like so. So if this is 5 coming down, it has choppy ending and yeah, so it's possible. I'll leave it like this for now and see how that kind of progresses. So that being 5 waves would have meant that this could not have been a zigzag, but you know, we'll leave it as it is like this for now. Okay, so A, B, and C coming down here. So what this allows us to do is say that our Y wave still has some potential to the downside. Okay, so we're actually looking at that at 22.23 on our 1-to-1 kind of ratio of this kind of structure. Now we've kind of done this, we can say, okay, we've either fallen short on the Y and we're done here, this is the bottom and we're going to the moon, or alternatively what we're actually looking for here is a WXY XZ, and we still head on down to this low area because our macro is very clear that this is a pretty big drop to 22.23. Our stochastics on these larger time frames are also indicating to us that we should be a little bit cautious, specifically here on the daily. Okay, so we want to be a little bit aware that things might not just be as rosy as we want them to be, just because things are looking green right now. We should potentially look at some of these alternatives. So one of the things that, if I actually just bring this down here for a second, you have 3-wave structures, right, which is basically W, X, and Y. And inside here, for example, on this structure, this is the one that takes us to 22.23, right? And then at this particular low point, one of the things that we've kind of got going on right now is a W, X, and Y like this, right? But we're actually falling a little bit short somewhere around here, like so. But we know that our 1-to-1 on our macro is indicating this. So the concern with the bearish kind of scenario is that actually what you end up with is W, X, Y, X, Z. Okay, and this could be something that is also known as a double zigzag, specifically because we've got 535 and we're going up and we've overlapped with the W. Here, for example, we can then go down again into another zigzag pattern. So we want to be a little bit aware and a little bit cautious that you know, we could be looking at a bearish situation that's just not that clear to us just yet. But the momentum behind the price action of ADA is a concern. Okay, so it's great to see some green in the market. It's great that we've moved up and invalidated these 5th wave target low points, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're not going to be moving down again. Okay, we want to be aware that there are structures that could be playing out. Our macro hasn't changed, and the only thing that has changed is the journey of how we get there. Okay, and it's the same with the other coins as well. Take Ethereum, for example, indicates it's got a fifth wave down lower, but we actually want it to invalidate that so that it can then move down under a different structure and not be so bearish. So there's lots of things to kind of think about. Now, looking at this, we have this pretty clear move upwards after this. So the obvious is going to be that we actually are to kind of think about this as rather than an ABC like we have here, but you come down with W, X, Y, X, and Z. Right, so that's kind of what we're looking at as a potential. So just keep those things in mind as we kind of progress through. I don't think there's a lot more potential to the upside. Let's come to the hourly. Okay, so we haven't got this really huge impulsive structure here. People might not like to hear that, but it's true. You just don't. You've got 335 going up. We then correct on down, and it looks like we're also going up in 3 here. So for example, let me just show you what these look like. All right, we have this coming down. And then we have this going up here, okay? And right now it looks like we are potentially going to do something like this, okay? So slightly further up than down. And yeah, we've got the hourly momentum, but we haven't got the 4-hourly momentum. So over the weekend, I think that's going to pretty much put an end to the structures. I'm going to check that 8-hour out. Yeah, we've got a little bit of growth on the 8-hour. 4 hours already overbought. And the day hourly can go up a little bit more. So overall, we're not looking overly bullish. I think next week is going to be a pretty bearish time for Cardano, in my opinion. Now, obviously, there's plenty of different patterns out there, but pattern trading and stuff like that people can look at. Obviously, these things are not very successful, as they don't always kind of play out. So there's many different patterns out there. You can pay attention to whatever ones you fancy. It doesn't really matter, but Elliott wave theory is tracking the behavior of people. So it's good to kind of see that we haven't validated that impulsiveness that was going to the downside. But it does not put an end to the fact that we're not trending, okay? So from an Elliott wave theory perspective, a trend is defined by 5 clear waves that go 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. And all you have here is 3, 3, 5, 3, 3. So none of this is indicating that we're trending up. It's just short-term corrective moves. So we should be aware that these are basically going to play out and then just reverse on us. So I don't give this too much longer before it finishes. We definitely weren't not a cup and handle. Maybe there was an inverted head and shoulders just in here. Cup and handle, these things are really bad if you V-bottom. You can't really conclude it as that. Many other patterns though, but again, patterns are, yeah, it's a certain type of individual that likes a pattern. I prefer Elliott wave theory. Everything moves in waves as per the herd. So we kind of follow that. But for now, I'm going to leave this video right there. Brief update on everything that's been going on with Cardano. If you have found it useful and informative, hit the like button. I do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe. Tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with absolutely everything that we do here at 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. Guys, until the next one, have a fantastic day.